Welcome back to my channel, everyone. In today's video I am going to be doing, as you can tell by the title, but I'm going to be doing updating my and customizing my iOS 14 on my iPhone. And before we get into the video, I just wanted to say I know I've been off YouTube for a while now, ever since I started school and this fall semester, but I'm trying to figure out the best times to film and the best time to do my homework and try to like incorporate the both. So hopefully, inshallah, I'll be able to get that down within like the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I just really wanted to film this video because I'm super excited. I already started editing my phone and stuff because I tried filming this yesterday, so I finished everything. But now that I've this is my second time filming it, I'm hoping that it'll be better worded. It was the first time I was trying to learn and do it at the same time. Alright, so the first thing you'll obviously need to do is update your iPhone to the iOS 14. This isn't very hard. I think you do need Wi-Fi connected to your phone, and I think mine took like 25 minutes, and I don't think it turned off until like the last time that it was gonna restart. So like it'll load while you can still use your phone, if that makes sense, and then it'll update finally when it restarts altogether. First thing you'll want to do is make sure you have a color scheme picked out. So in my case, I wanted to do something very nude and beige, and then add like some type of green accent color. So that's what I chose to do, but you can pick whatever you want. It's just easier if you have a color accent, or a color scheme, because it'll be easier for you to get your photos. The third step that I did was pick out all the photos that I wanted. So I just go on Pinterest, and you can honestly pick out whatever you want. So as you can see, I have green aesthetic, quotes, brown aesthetic, music aesthetic, friendship aesthetic. Yeah, so I just have like a bunch of things. If you add aesthetic or color that you want, it'll probably pop up on there, or you can use Google. So after I'm done with Pinterest, I put all of my photos into a photo album titled Pinterest. That way it'll be easier for me to get the photos that I want rather than going to my camera roll constantly. So as you can tell, I started off with a bunch of green, and I transitioned into browns, and then I transitioned into green and some other neutral colors in the end. You don't need a bunch of photos. It is good to have options. That's why I have like so many that I'm probably not going to even use, but it's always good to have it, especially if you want to do the widget smiths. There's like a bunch of quotes, reminders, and stuff like that I have on here. So that's the third step. Fourth step is starting off with a wallpaper. So when you do your wallpaper, it's good to have a pretty plain background, just because everything else is gonna have like some type of picture on the icon, so it won't be a distraction. So the picture that I picked is this like silhouette silk background off of Pinterest, and I feel like it's super muted. You keep all of your apps, you just add them into your app library, so later on you can just search up something that maybe you didn't customize or anything. So as you can tell, I already customized most things, but since I want to show you guys, I deleted like 2 or 3 of them just so I can redo them. So after you have your background, you're going to go ahead and just go and act as if you're deleting the apps. Press the plus button on the left side, and then you're going to scroll all the way down to Widgetsmith. And then you're going to either pick a small, medium, or large. Since I want to do a calendar, I think I'm going to go ahead and add medium. And I already have mine customized, but I'll show you guys how to customize it. You'll just go onto Widgetsmith, and then you'll pick medium, so you'll add it, and then you just go ahead default, and then you go ahead and pick whatever you want. You could even add a custom text, a custom photo from your album, or whatever they give you. So as you can see, I already have mine on here. So now that I have my medium widget on here, I'm gonna go ahead, and it'll allow you to just put edit widget, and then you can go ahead and choose either number 1 or 2 of the mediums you did, because you'll obviously, if you're doing multiple widgets, you'll have multiple medium, large, and small widgets. So I only have 1 medium widget as of right now, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and press, and then my calendar shows up just like that. Okay, now that my calendar is brown and very beige, I want an accent color to be incorporated right now. So I'm going to go ahead and double press again and add the plus sign, go all the way back to Widgetsmith, and pick the size I want. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick small so it's not too crowded, and then what I'm gonna do is go on Widgetsmith. Go ahead and go on Widgetsmith, and then what you're gonna do is add a small widget. So obviously mine's number 1, number 2 because I already edited them, but yours can be whatever number, and then you're gonna go ahead and press it, default widget, and pick whatever you want. In this case, I wanted to do something like a picture and not like a time or a clock. So what I do is I just go on to photo, and then it'll allow you to pick from whatever album is titled in your thing. So I have like favorites, portraits, selfies, but I'm gonna go ahead and go on this album that I already have saved in, and that's when my picture comes into the default widget. So I go ahead and save it, and then you go ahead and press the widget that you picked, and then you edit it, and then you go ahead and just press whatever widget number you ordered it as. So I have 3 small widgets. If I were to press number, for example 2, the wrong Widgetsmith would come up because that's not what I did earlier. So what you're gonna do is just go ahead and press it again. It's easy, you just press 1 again, and now that's there. I don't want it to be on top, so I'm gonna go ahead and move it downwards. So now that I have the 2 Widgetsmiths that I want on my home page done, I'm gonna go ahead and start incorporating the apps. So for the apps, you're gonna app shortcuts. This is an app that's already on your phone, and what you're gonna do is just press the plus button, add action, press scripting, and then you're gonna go ahead and open an app, but choose what app you want. So I am gonna go ahead and do Instagram. So you're gonna go ahead and press the 3 little buttons on the right side, add to home screen, and then you're gonna pick the name that you want for your Instagram. So some people abbreviate it, some people have different names. I'm gonna go ahead and just put Instagram in all lowercase letters, press the little icon, choose photo, and like I said, it's easier if you just automatically can go on your Pinterest or your photo selection album on your photos. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this picture that I got off of Pinterest, and then choose it, add, done, and then that new shortcut was created for Instagram. So what you're gonna do is it'll automatically show up on your Instagram. What you can do is just move it around to your first home screen. All of these shortcuts created: Instagram, TikTok, prayers, camera, qalam, podcast, music, Safari, banking app. All of these shortcuts created, as you can tell, there's only one action. Make sure you don't accidentally do the 2 different app actions into one shortcut, because then it'll just like, it just won't be accurate to what app you want it to take you to. So I have all of these shortcuts. And if you don't want to customize all of your apps, like I have, for example, like I think I have DoorDash on my phone, but I didn't want to customize it, so you can always add it to your app library. It won't be deleted, you'll just have to look it up, and it won't have like any like fancy icon with it or anything. So right now I just have like most of the things that I use on here. So let's do one more. So like I said, you add, go on scripting, open app, choose, and then you'll go ahead and just, for example, I'll do clock. Okay, so you press the 3 little buttons on the right corner, and you put, I'm gonna go ahead and put time because I don't want clock on there. You're gonna add to your home screen, and then re-enter the name as time. Go on your choose photo, and then go on your album, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick this, and it says inhale and exhale. That way it'll remind me to inhale and exhale. You add it, done. Time is saved as one shortcut, done. And like you can see, time is right there. And now you just reorganize all of your apps. So on my homepage, I want all of my social media and camera apps and editing apps. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put all of that right here. So I have Facetune, Pinterest, Lightroom, and as you can tell, I have a bunch of brown, but I also have little green accent. I have moments as photos, and then I have calls, and then I have Snapchat as just snap. show you guys what Shortcut actually does. So Shortcut, it can be annoying for some people because instead of going straight onto Instagram, you see like a tiny little second of the Shortcut app. And see like that, it'll show you the reroute on the Shortcut app, and it'll take you to time after, if that makes sense. So that's what the Shortcut app is doing basically. It's rerouting your app. So now that I have my first homepage set the way I want, I think I'm gonna go ahead and move this though on the other side, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my second homepage. So my second homepage is all of my prayers and my podcasts and listens. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a Widgetsmith. So let's do Widgetsmith one more time. So a Widgetsmith, like I said before, you double tap, add the plus sign, and then you go all the way to Widgetsmith and add the size that you want. For this one, I want a large since I don't have a lot of apps on that homepage, and I don't want this cover, so I'm gonna go ahead and press 1, which is the cover that I chose before. And like I said, the cover, all you do is just go onto the Widgetsmith app and then add a large Widgetsmith, adjust widget, and then add a custom photo, a custom reminder, anything you want. And then when you go back onto the home page and you edit it, it'll allow you to pick 1, 2, or 3. Mine's 1, so I'm gonna leave it as 1. So this one says, when a thing disturbs the peace of your heart, give it up. So that's the one I chose. And then for my third homepage, I have this cute little icon for my Find Friends location app, but I just titled it as friends, and I put a little like friend definition off of Pinterest picture. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add a Widgetsmith to this one as well. So you just go ahead and press the add button, like I said before, add Widgetsmith, add a large one again, and I already have it set because of I had my pictures already picked out. So you just edit Widgetsmith, and then I have 3 Widgetsmiths as a large Widgetsmith. I feel like I said Widgetsmith 20 times. You go ahead and press the number that you correlated with that picture, and this one is 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and press 2. And this one just says grateful for small things, big things, and everything in between. So in this case, I have a bunch of quotes and a bunch of Pinterest pictures, but I want a little bit of more customization and uniqueness to my homepage. So what I'm gonna do is add another Widgetsmith, but in this one I'm gonna add a small one. And like I said before, all of these pictures are pre-picked. That's why when I add it, it automatically comes it automatically transforms to that picture. So for this Widgetsmith, I decided to do a picture of my friend and my sister just because it matched my aesthetic color scheme. Home screen, my second screen, and my third screen in all of my Widgetsmiths. I hope you guys like this video. I had to do so much fun customizing my phone. You can do different themes, fall, winter. That's what the whole point of it is. It's customizable. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and comment down other videos that you guys want me to post, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.